Small update on my garden. My pumpkins is starting doing good. This is a squash plant. And here is another pumpkin plant. I think it's starting to bloom now. So one of these days we're gonna have pumpkin. And this is my sweet potato that I started. It's starting to come out now. There's new leaves. And this is my beetroot. They're starting to, I need to get me a few for tomorrow. So this is my beets. And here is all my sunflowers, also doing good. My sunflowers is at the back of my pumpkins. This is my tomatoes. It doesn't do so good, this one's. And this is a voluntary broccoli. You won't believe, but it's starting to bloom. I'm waiting on it. And here is a few bean plants. They're also doing good. This is all my lettuce. These ones are starting to bloom, so I'm gonna harvest the seeds, but I've also already put new ones in to eat from, so that I always have a supply of it. A supply of lettuce. And this is the inside of the garden. Here my English cucumbers are starting. I also put a few beetroot inside, so that if I finish eat those others, then this will be just ready. And this is Theo's project. So this is potatoes that we started. I can see here's a small one already starting to come out. And I see the ground is cracking here. So they are busy going. This is all my butternuts. I put a few onions there. It actually does very good. And this is my taro plant. This I just put there. I thought it wouldn't grow, but it did. So I need to take it out there and put it in another pot. This is also a voluntary celery there. It also does good. And here is my peppers starting to get ready for the new year. This is actually peppers from last year. So they also starting to do something. The pepper plants, they're also doing good. And here is also voluntary beans. Yes, also voluntary beans. I didn't know there were bean seeds in here. And here is the starts of the giant spinach. So I hope something will happen there. And this is also a voluntary plant here. It looks like a squash. So I'm busy working on those too. These are the flowers that I planted. So they're also starting to bloom, coming out. And on this side, there's a lot going on here. This side I have a lot of butternuts here, this side. And there's a voluntary pepper in here. And this one's are broccoli plants. So I'm waiting on them. They're busy And this is my carrots. I already harvested a lot of them. They're really doing good. And then here is one sunflower, also voluntary. I don't know how it comes get here, but it's there. And over here is cauliflower, a lot of them. So when they get a little bit bigger, I'm gonna plant them out. There's a lot of small tomatoes in there, so I need to get them out also. And on this side, here is my bin that I put all my stuff that I take out of the garden, put it in here. So one of these days it will be good soil. And in here is most of my herbs. This is my these ones are dill and fennel. Some of them are fennel, some are dill. And here is a lot of celery. My cilantro doesn't do so good, so I need to take it out. So this is my garden for now. And here is also voluntary peppers. You won't believe how good the peppers does this year. So they are also voluntary. I wanted to take it out, but then I saw it started to have fruit, so I will leave these. These are some of the things my husband made for me so that I can save some space. And this is just a small part of my garden, showing you what I did with the garden. Hopefully, maybe by a few months from now, I will move to a new place and have a start on a new garden. But for now, this is the garden. Here is some of the peppers that I have. They're really doing good. They're really doing good.